I'm Celine, real estate broker in Washington State, ready to help you buy, sell, and invest in real estate.
I'm Jeff Miltenberger with NFM Lending. Been doing this for 30 years and love helping clients create wealth through real estate.
So, as we are trying to help our buyers navigate through this questionable market, we wanted to see what people are actually asking. So, I went to the artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and found the top 7 questions that home buyers are asking. So, let's go one by one. First one is, how much house can I afford? So, Jeff, when a buyer comes to you and they want to get pre approved, is there a ratio or an equation that you usually use to give them an idea of how much they can afford?
I mean, this is a question that does come up a lot even before people are pre-approved. Like, they don't want to provide their information and they want a number, like how much do you think I can qualify for? And, affordability is an interesting question too, because a lot of my clients can afford a lot more house than they want to afford. So affordability really comes down to your own personal budget as well as what you're allowed to qualify for through the process. A rough rule of thumb that you can use is we can use up to 50% of their gross income. So that's before they take the income tax out of it, your deductions and stuff. We use the gross income. So if you make $100,000 a year salary, your gross income is 100,000 versus your after tax is going to be a lot lower. So if you make $100,000 a year, it's just over $8,000 a month. 50% of that is $4,000. So we can attribute up to $4,000 to mortgage payment, car loans, credit cards, anything that shows up on your credit, basically. So, if you have a $4,000 a month budget and you have a $500 a month car loan, and all of a sudden you only have $3,500 left for your mortgage payment, that's roughly around $450,000 house. So it's not a huge amount, but there's still, some opportunities out there for that. I mean, that's just a rough idea. The bottom line is we factor income differently. People think about their income differently. So to make a guess like that on any level really is kind of doing a disservice to everybody involved in the process. So it always makes sense to just go through the whole process and get pre-approved so you know
Yep.
exactly where you stand. And of course, as we've talked many times on here, it doesn't cost you anything. There's no obligation. We do a soft pull on the credit, so there's no hard inquiry. It's like no brainer. Let's figure it out, find out where you're at. The small amount of effort that it costs you to find out if you're pre-approved is well worth knowing exactly where you stand and having a plan ready to go.
So basically, if I want to know how much I can afford, just get pre approved, go through the pre
I
approval
mean, yeah,
process.
the long story short is that because we can estimate all day long, but until we actually have everything we need to make that assessment, that number could swing by $100,000. I mean, literally, like it could be all over the place depending on how much income we can use and so on.
Perfect. All right, guys. So just get pre approved. You have a debt to income ratio that you can use, but at the end of the day, it's better to use the numbers that you're actually working with. So talk to Jeff and I, and let's get you pre approved and get you into your next home.
Yes.